Hello amigos, today I'm here with one more chapter or one more video. And this is the first video in a series of videos which covers the chapter some basic concepts of chemistry. So without any delay, let us start with the chapter. So chapter's name is some basic concepts of chemistry. Okay, alright. So let us start with the first topic. And in some basic concepts of chemistry, the first topic which we will be concentrating on is matter and its classification. I repeat, the first video which we are talking about, or the first concept which we will be talking about today is matter and its classification. So, starting with classification, the entire universe is classified into two categories: matter and energy. So, this is where we'll be focusing more. This is where we'll be focusing more, and entire classification topic is only about classification of matter. Okay, and this matter is further classified into two categories: pure substances and mixtures. Okay, I repeat, matter is further classified into two categories. One is pure substances, another one is mixtures. And these pure substances are further classified into two more categories. They are elements and compounds, whereas mixtures are classified into homogeneous mixtures, homogeneous mixtures, and heterogeneous mixtures. I hope I'm clear till here. I repeat. So we're concentrating on matter, and matter is classified into two categories. One is pure substances, another one is mixtures. These pure substances are further classified into elements and compounds, whereas mixtures are classified into homogeneous mixture and heterogeneous mixture. And what are these elements, or what all elements include? And we know the entire periodic table is made up of elements, in which we have different categories of elements. Like we have metals, we have non-metals, and we have metalloids. We have metalloids. And if I talk about compounds, these compounds are classified into two more categories. First category of compounds are organic compounds, and second category of compounds are called as inorganic compounds. Second category of compounds are called as inorganic compounds. So this is the flow chart of entire classification of matter. So first we have pure substances, then mixtures, and pure substances are further classified into elements and compounds. And elements are of three types, or elements include three different categories: metals, non-metals, and metalloids. Whereas compounds includes organic compounds and inorganic compounds. So this is all about pure substances. And if we start with mixtures, under mixtures, what we do? We have two more categories. One is homogeneous mixture. Another category of mixture is heterogeneous mixture. Okay. So listen. One more point I want to stress here is on type of classification. So whatever classification we have seen here, like matter is made up of pure substance mixtures, this entire thing is chemical classification. This is chemical classification. If there is chemical classification, then there might be physical classification as well, isn't it? Then what is physical classification? Physical classification we already know. In physical classification, we mainly talk about different physical states. In physical classification, we mainly talk about different physical states. Okay, so this is the entire flow chart of classification of matter. And before moving on to the next topic, let us quickly talk about the different important definitions in this flow chart. First, I'm starting with matter. So how you define matter? So matter is defined as matter is anything that occupies space and has mass. I repeat, mass is anything matter is anything that occupies space and has mass. There is also another kind of definition which helps us in identifying matter easily, which is matter is felt. Matter is felt with any of our five senses. With any of our five senses. So this is just a way of understanding what exactly is matter. Okay. So this is a textbook definition. This is for our convenience, which is matter is anything which can be felt with any of our five senses. Okay.